as they're sitting in the green room, we're going to talk to Cameron, who's going to tell us what to keep an eye out here for on Miramar.
Yeah, hi.
Hey!
Hi, I'm here for the new PUBG weather report. So we're looking at the entire map of Miramar.
Never been done before.
Never been done before, never. So you can see the plane coming up here. One thing that I've been most interested about coming over to Miramar is United. With Troglodytes taking over Chumacera, their usual position here is now a little less strong for them, too much population around the area. And so generally what we've been seeing in scrims up until now is United now take water treatment and cruise to Valle. However, there was already a number of teams around this area here. Obviously TSM and Hacienda, but there's of course Black, Tigers, as well as Systematicos also in that area. And from scrims, I know we can only take so much from it, but already we've been seeing a lot of conflict in the area. So I think that is the one place that we're going to want to look at the very top of the game for initial conflict here.
Well, out of curiosity, if we're talking about scrims even just a little bit, how has United been doing with this new drop spot? At least yesterday I heard they may have a few results there.
Yeah, they've won 2 of the 3 Miramar games yesterday. So if anything, that shows that it's a really good drop spot for them. We're really going to have to see how TSM, Systematicos, and Black Tiger really play around it, because as I mentioned already, there is a big chance for fighting, especially where it's first circle all the way to the north. So that really does mean that all this area, you know what? Back to you guys. It's already fighting going on.
Well, big plays coming out from United right off the bat. Thank you so much, Cameron, once again for kind of found his way into Fiumba's compound. I don't even know if Fiumba knows about it. Meanwhile, up on the northwestern side, Wildcard just playing between ridge lines right now as Young Kings is going to creep up on top of them. Who is going to find the first shots? Here's Ray. Will get an opening knock on a Poblex, and one FPS hears the gunshots. He sees the rock. He's going to try to send the grenade over in that direction. Z-Flux trying to get things make things happen. Magi and Zealot, though, will trade out and one, and Z-Flux, it's down to just because he's got the wide wrap, but look at, he's just got no cover really to work with here. And Wildcard going to be taking shots in the back from Synergy as well. So Pippin will get the flush onto Zray, as Ecuz will have to drop down and get the little heal off here.
Yeah, I mean, Ecuz had nowhere to go. You see, he had no choice but to also stop and pop off that first aid kit as the blue is closing in. It's phase 4. This is not where you want to get stuck, but he still has that vehicle and is just gonna send it. There's no time for reses here, and you can see gas cans just beyond this as well, but actually it looks like he's going to attempt it, but this is not the play. This is not the play to have right now. He might actually get away with it here. As you see, T-Sock and Magi have been taken out. Zealot's going to escape for the time being, and there you go, the drive by Young Kings. Troglodytes actually going to clean up Young Kings as they continue to make their way around. They wrap their way around on this northwestern side. Zealot's still alive. He's right in the midst of Synergy here. Gas Can's going to take a few shots at Troglodytes. Pippin will actually find out Zealot, and that is going to do it for Wildcard. Is the north side getting crazy right now? I mean, if anything, Troglodytes helping out Gas Cans a little bit, but just kind of not only distracting the teams to the north, but telling them where not to go as the zone is closing in. And you can see Synergy. I was really concerned for a while about their positioning up here, but they've been able to capitalize on it, now sitting on 4 kills. We talked about Synergy, showed themselves to be a capable shooting team during those LATAM group stages. We haven't really seen it so much yet today. Now they're starting to turn it on. They've got nothing but space and nothing but time to line up these shots onto Trog. They're going to find him for right now. Adam will have to get forced down by Snakers. He's got Hikerman that's bringing up the rear as well. He's going to hang out on the edge of the circle for now, but again, Oath has the compound. They are vibing. SONIQS also in a 2-2 split overturns Oasis, but where will this next circle take us? I mean, I'm holding my breath right now because the possibilities are huge. You've got teams stacked in so many directions, but as we pull away from the south, Fiumba, TSM, SSG, and our solo Corsac all need to go on the move and into Oath and SONIQS. This is going to be a big proving moment for Fiumba here. If they can turn this around after getting that late game position, Hikerman will try to send it. He's going to get spotted out by Snakers, though. As you can see in the kill feed, Corsac actually doing damage as a Snake will get 1 from Fiumba, down to 3. Adam going to send it over to the shack. Exex is already there. He's got the grenade prime. Doesn't matter. Snakers. Balefrost actually going to clean him up as Oath just maintains court over everything happening to the north side. And Corsac was spotted out, this time though by TSM, and you can see they've got watchful eyes on every part of Fiumba's compound, but 14 seconds until the blue starts to move, and none of these teams are near the zone, so a choice needs to be made. Do you stop, fight, go for kills, or do you think about where you're going next?
TSM regrouping just a little bit as they know that they've got the full surround here onto Fiumba. They know that Fiumba's got to go for vehicles eventually, and there they go. Alo will spot out Capitan as he tried to send it. Silzen looks like he's considering waiting for this, but they don't know. Purdy Curdy has a nice little angle here. He's going to spot out DraftKing, playing it real quiet, but he's going to take the spray. Doesn't get the damage done. DraftKing does, though. Good turn from him as Purdy Curdy will have to pull back, and now Silzen will spot him out and finish him off, as now there's no way they can get the res onto Kurt here, as TSM finally going to make their way into the circle, but this might be too late for Fiumba.
I mean, really taking care of Kurt was the best thing. You can see that the other members of TSM don't quite have the angle here onto Fiumba, but they're going to take shots anyways. Doesn't matter now. Fiumba, 2 in the car, heading for the zone, and should be able to get ahead. Alo is kind of a player I'm concerned about right now.
Alo just trying to see where Fiumba goes, and here you go. He's going to get the knock on to DraftKing here, but he's going to get traded out by Shrimzy, because once again, SONIQS has a compound, dead center circle. They've got nothing but time to look around and see what they can see. They will find one from TSM, but Luke 12 will survive. Fiumba should be able to get the res once again as the blue continues to collapse. You've got Synergy on the north. They've got a compound. Oath, 4 up in a compound. SONIQS as well. 300 have 3 up over on the eastern side, but they have Dignitas creeping up.
I mean, this could be Dignitas's moment to make up for all those mistakes that happened on Erangel. Yes, they're down low, but you've got Shimbo, you've got Badger. Those are 2 mechanically skilled players that you still don't want to discount here in the late game. So it's all about where the circle is going to shift to. Are we going Oasis, or are we going out into the middle of the fields?
Pretty scary stuff here. As we see, DraftKing gets spotted out and finished off. Silzen going to lay the smoke down, take a little bit of blue damage for his trouble. Circle pops, and it's right on top of SONIQS, the only compound. Actually, that's not true. 300 still has a compound in play here, but SONIQS just vibing. We'll see what Oath decides to do. We'll see what Synergy decides to do. The terrain up there, I'm not sure who's going to have vision on what really. All the high ground is kind of to the south, and everybody's going to have to leave there soon.
I mean, this is going to be a cascading effect. We've got 24 players alive, but really only 7 people are in a healthy position inside the zone. So even if Oath takes a move, I mean, SSG have to as well. Synergy, excuse me, has to take a move. Troglodytes Execs, he's still up as well, and so is Luke 12 down to the south. So depending on who goes first, we might see another team try and follow late, and it looks like SSG is going to be the first to make a move, but unfortunately hit a rock.
Oh, Keenan, that's not the rock you wanted to hit. Roth will get flushed out. Keenan going to go down as well. Sharp shot, I think the last one up for SSG, as SONIQS just rips them apart, and SSG Snakers will be the one that does the honors. Sharp shot goes down, and look, Oath actually Relo. They send Relo in early, and he's actually found a spot for the time being. Meanwhile, 300 still hasn't made their move just yet. Honey Badger just knocking on the door.
Yeah, Honey Badger creeping out alone. You know, Shinboy kind of out in the water, offering some support at far, really giving him that information. But Honey Badger not going to bust in that door just yet. I mean, that's too much of a risk, and you can see Neferhor and the rest of 300 starting to apply that pressure, but Dignitas deciding this is going to be the compound that we're sharing. Running the gamut that other teams might push out to the south, but look at this. 300, I actually think that starting to struggle just a bit here. Of course, as I say that, Honey Badger taken out real quick.
Meanwhile, SONIQS are just hitting every single shot that they take. They do finally take a loss here, as Hwinn will get knocked by Relo, but Oath lose 2 in their rotation. Snakers and Relo still up. 32 kills and 1 chicken dinner in the bag already for SONIQS. Let's see if they can make it 2, as Synergy still hop into their vehicles. All tires present and accounted for. They're trying to figure out how they want to approach this. Looks like their only shot is going to be from the western side.
I mean, you just got to send it.
Yeah, I mean, where? There's nowhere to send it. I mean, look at this. It's just an absolute firing line. SONIQS cleaning up right now. They've made it 10 kills. Paragua Shoot gets up there. Ali RV is going to go down, but there you go. Done and dusted. Synergy never had a shot.
Now, Synergy knew exactly where Oath was, and I think that they were a little too afraid to engage. Try to take their chance to push SONIQS compound, hoping if they stopped short, they could play from that on foot. The problem was SONIQS still had eyes on that rotation, as we saw punished entirely. Now, 300, again, still has not moved to zone, just a bit on the edge. Are we going to see the same thing happen as they get into a vehicle, send Neverher first to try and send it? There comes that blue damage from SONIQS. It's being punished, but Snakers helping them out as well.
Snakers laying some shots in there, but M1ME will be the one that collects the kills. He will go down as Snakers will find an opening here, but 14 kills in the bag for SONIQS right now. Vox still alive for 300. He's got a little bit of a smoke wall to work with. He's got a rock in a lake. That is all Vox has remaining available to him. Snakers and Relo still have a ridge line, but the circle is going to eventually have to force them in. They can still work from this while they can, but it looks like M1ME will get rezzed here by Shrimzy. SONIQS will be back up 4 strong.
I mean, the best thing that could have happened for either 300 or Oath was that M1ME got flushed here, and they could have potentially found a second knock onto one of these teams. But with SONIQS 4 up, I think we might have our potential second chicken dinner winner.
One thing. Oh, there you go. Vox will actually find Snakers. As Snakers may be overextending a little bit here. The Rock of Fire as the Molotovs landing everywhere except onto Vox. Shrimzy will be the one to do the damage there and get the final kill. As Relo will hide behind his little ridge here. Maybe just send it to the blue. Yeah, done. SONIQS will win, but they'll only get 15 kills. They never would have gotten 16. Relo won't have it.
Only, yeah. I mean, Relo denying 16 kills, but I mean, well played. What a wild circle to start off the bat. We saw a lot of creativity coming out from